Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AFX, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips, and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.
Hello everybody, welcome guys, just one moment and we're going to get started here.
Recording in progress.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining Stocksnipertrading. My name is Ron, my partner is Dave. Welcome guys. It is 2 p.m. Eastern on this beautiful Tuesday, July 25th. Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining. I appreciate everybody in the Zoom. Thank you for joining again. It's a big day today. What round is this? We've gone with Shahab, Dave, myself, and this is round 4, guys. So we're still standing, so let's continue going. So thank you guys for joining, and everyone on YouTube, appreciate all of you guys for joining as well. Thank you guys. And before we get started, I just fired off a dad joke. Let's just get it out of the way. Why don't skeletons fight each other? Anybody? They don't have guts. So, okay, that's just a dad joke, okay? I'm trying. They're not as good as Tushar's, but they're pretty good. Okay, guys, what we're going to do today, okay, we have a big day, okay? So we're going to start off with a top-down analysis. We're going to look at US 30, Nasdaq. We're going to talk about how they're running today. Right over here, we changed it up. So we're going to be looking at SPY. This is the ES mini. So this is S&P. Maybe going through earnings, maybe we'll watch how S&P is moving as opposed to just looking at Dow or Nasdaq with the Bookmap. We'll look at the live liquidity over here of S&P, see how it moves the markets. We do have earnings today, so I want to go over all of this, everything that's going on. So if we're trading today going into power hour, we also have earnings. I'll stay till 4:15. We'll stay 15 minutes after to watch all the earnings. So let's just go over, before we even look at anything charting, let's take a look at earnings whispers right over here. So what we can do is, this is a free website, guys. It's really handy. I recommend that everybody has this website. It's earningswhispers.com. So it has all the earnings throughout the day of all the major corporations, and it's got after hours and pre-market, so you can see if you're trading pre-market which earnings. Like last week when we had United Health, just before 6 a.m. Eastern, it was 5:55. That was the reason why we knew that, was because we took a quick glance at this earnings whispers. So today, if we're trading, we got the big boys today. We have Microsoft at 4:05. releasing earnings. We have Google at 4 o'clock. And we have Google at 4:15, some additional information. We have Snapchat at 4:10. We have Visa at 4:05. So you can see there's a lot of top corporations having earnings all around after 4 o'clock. So there's going to be a lot of volatility at this time. So I'm just giving a heads up from now. If you are trading after hours, when Wall Street closes at 4 o'clock, then there's after hours trading and then earnings. So there's going to be volatility. I'm just trying to give some advance notice to everybody to maybe think about it. Are you going to decide to trade into earnings? Are you going to look to maybe take a position after earnings? Are you going to watch what's going on? Are you going to trade smaller? Are you going to, and then tomorrow also, guys, we have a very, very important day tomorrow. We will do it live. It's FOMC right over here. So the market is waiting for this event, USD FOMC statement, and the federal funds rate, and then the press conference at 2:30. So this is important too for tomorrow. So we will see what we get today with the earnings, and then more importantly going into tomorrow. So please, all I ask from everybody is just to trade with proper risk management. I know it seems pretty simple. I know it seems pretty basic, but there's traders who are still blowing up accounts daily. And the only reason they're blowing up accounts and losing a lot of money is because they're over leveraging. It's very simple. So that's your decision. You know, we try every single day to help you not do that by reminding you maybe only risk 1% per day of your entire account. You can allocate that 1% by breaking it down into 4.25% trades, or 5.2s, or 10.1s, whatever you want to do. But if you're risking more than that, then the consequences are you can lose a lot of money, you can get back all of your profit, or you can blow up your account. Okay, so let's try, guys, all of us on YouTube and everybody in Zoom and everybody else, try with proper risk management to take your trading serious and stop treating this like this is a casino. Okay, so what we're going to do now is, are we all good? Everybody ready to rock and roll? Thank you, guys. I appreciate everyone on YouTube, 77 viewers. I appreciate you guys. If you get value out of our channel, please hit the like button. We do appreciate all the support on YouTube. Thank you, guys. And what I'm going to do is, so over here, normally I'm looking at YM, normally I'm looking at Dow Jones over here, but what we're going to do is, since it's a big day today, since we have a lot of earnings and it can affect everything, it can affect S&P, it can affect Nasdaq, it can affect US 30, we're going to follow S&P over here. So we're right at 4,600. This is on the 15-minute increments. Here's 115, 130, 145, 2 o'clock. We just started this call, and then we're going to get 215. Here are all the bids below us. We have the offers above us. It's a different order book. It's a different security. This is our cumulative volume delta. So today it's basically net positive. So a lot of buying going into maybe the earnings, and then maybe they'll dump it. But this is all we don't know. We're going to see what happens, okay? So what I'm just going to do is I'm going to place a yellow line up here just to visually show us where we're having a lot of resistance right up here at 4602. We're not really breaking this. And we also have some support we're making like right around this area as well. When we came down at 1 o'clock, 115, held support here. Here the sellers tried to push it down, but they got exhausted because the bids started to come right back up. So we're kind of ranging. And this white line is our VWAP, volume weighted average price line. Video quality is very low, Aslam. It's on your end. We upgraded, we fixed it, so you need to go into your settings and fix it, okay? We are high quality right now, okay? So it's on your end. Guys, a lot of things are on your end, okay? I'm going to be honest. I'm not trying to be rude here on YouTube, but a lot of things are on your end. If I'm talking too loud, turn your volume down. If I'm not talking loud enough, turn your volume up. If the video quality is bad, fix it on your end. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm just trying to be honest with everybody. Because I ask, if I do a poll right now, how is the quality on YouTube for everybody? Let's see. Is it a one-off, or does everyone have shitty quality on YouTube? Give me the feedback so then I can go in and we can improve this, because we did it over the weekend. Perfect. Thank you, chicks. Junior, good. Looks good. Okay, thank you. So, Aslam, as you can see, it's on your end. Okay, so please improve it on your end. If it's lagging, okay, I'm going to continue with this topic right now since we're on it. If you guys are lagging on YouTube, we've improved the lag speed. It's probably your internet or it's on your end. You need to improve that, not me. Okay, sorry for that, but I just want to get straight to the point. We can't cater just to one person when the majority has good quality. It's on your end. Okay, so let's now get into the important stuff. Let's get into looking at the securities what we're going to look at right now. Okay, so US 30. I'm going to start off with the Dow. Okay, I know this is not the favorite security of a lot of traders, but I personally trade this one. You know, a lot of guys in our group trade Nasdaq. A lot of guys trade S&P. It's all good. Whatever you want to trade, let's trade it. Let's just look at what's going on the daily. Right now, it's very, very strong on the daily. This was that double bottom breakout above this neckline. Everybody should visually see this neckline right here. Resistance, resistance, resistance. Finally, we closed above this area. So I'm going to make this big box green. Okay. I hope everybody can see this. There's a nice double bottom W. We closed with good volume above here and we started to break out July 18 on Tuesday last week. We've been continuing to make higher highs, higher lows. Higher high, higher low. We got inside bar right here on Friday of last week, and then we continued to run it up Monday and Tuesday today. So the RSI, it's getting really high. I know a lot of traders are trying to short this right now. It's at 76 on the RSI, but we're still pumping. So you have to respect the fact that bulls are in control right now, and they are continuing to push it up to maybe a higher time frame level where we have to go look to find out where we can find where it might possibly go to. So I'm just going to look at today's low. I'm just going to place a purple line at today's low wick just in case we come down there. We want to know what our low is. It's trading at 35,400 is our low of the day. We are at currently, we just tapped our high of the day right up here and we're kind of reversing back down just a little bit. Okay, so next area is I want to locate where Friday's high was this wick. Just in case we pull back here, I'm placing a yellow line at Friday's high. Yes, Joel, I agree with you. Shahab is knocking it out of the park. I know. Thank you. Guys, shout out to Shahab. I don't know if he's on the call with us, but thank you to Shahab for carrying London. He's doing a fantastic job. Shahab is a great guy. He's been with us since day one, and I'm really, really excited that he's gaining the confidence to do what he's doing. So shout outs to Shahab. I love you, bro. Just continue doing it, and we're continuing to support you and everything like that. So it's awesome that he's doing that. It's also helping myself have a little bit of break in London and things like that. So Shahab is great, as well as PK, Yoda, and Dave, and everybody else, all the moderators and everybody. I can sit this entire call and talk about everybody, but I know nobody wants to hear about that. But everybody at SST knows everybody. I'm talking to everybody here. Thank you guys for making such a great community. Okay, so that's my high and low of the day. I see we don't have anything above us over here. Okay, so it's a black chart, so I have no idea. So on the daily, we have to look to the left of the chart. Now I start to see here are some impulse breakouts of August 12 of 2021. We've got some breakouts over here of October of 2021. We've got some volume February of 2022. We got some volume of February 2000. So you see how far back I'm coming now? The last time US 30 was trading up into this these order blocks over here was all the way back over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is look at this impulse breakout right over here where we impulsively broke out and then we came back down August 13 of 2021. Our daily candles right here, if we do break out, maybe we come up to 35,620. If it continues to break out, I start to see this wick breakout and then push back down, then I have this big one. So our next big move will be up here, but I'm going to place a area of supply right over here at this breakout and bring it across. Okay, because that's where we might find some resistance. If it keeps pumping up on the daily and RSI starts getting up to 80, 85, that's maybe where it's possibly going to start to cool off and retrace down over here. So that's what I'm doing for where it could continue to possibly move on the daily. Okay, if we start to get some pullbacks, maybe we pull back into yesterday's high, exactly 35,500, and then maybe we come back down to where we opened today. So I'm just going to draw a yellow line there, and we still are holding 50% of this big bullish candle, open, close. Half of it is approximately like right around here. So I'm going to do a big green box in here. And if we continue to hold this volume, we are technically still bullish. It might retrace back down. We might cool off, come into this green box, and maybe it's going to continue to go up because it will pick up all the bids in here. But still, we have a lot of daily pressure pushing this up. So if you're trying to short this, it's just like shorting a 5-minute bullish move. It's just a short pullback and continue to move. Short pullback, continue to move. So daily traders or swing traders that are trying to short the Dow right now are getting ripped apart because it keeps moving bullish and squeezing them to the point where accounts can be blown or stop losses and things like that. So I'm going to now break this down into the 1 hour. Really quickly, let's see how it was trading. If you never traded London, if you never traded like Wall Street, now we're seeing how it was moving. So over here, here's London. Pre-London 2 a.m. London opened up, bearish ignited candle, come back down. We were kind of ranging in here. 4, 5, 6, 7 a.m. 8, 9 we came down. Wall Street double bottom, tweezer bottom lows down in here, came up, closed again, and then we retested 50% at 10 o'clock of Wall Street's volume and continued to push up. We closed above here and retest, and now we're consolidating. Green, red, green, right up at this block. Hourly, there's some divergence showing from this point over here, Monday at 2 p.m. yesterday when we started our power hour, and to where we are now. It's clearly visible. You can see from this high to this high. Okay, it's making a higher high, and from this point to this point, the strength RSI is decreasing. That's telling us that there is some bearish divergence, but it still has not broken down yet. So we really need to start closing down into here to get that break. It's still holding. So if you're trying to short just because you see bearish divergence, it can be a false signal. So you gotta understand that just because you see bearish divergence on any time frame doesn't mean you just automatically hit the sell button. Okay, so you see where we're making some hourly support now, the last few hours, right here, this body at 12 o'clock. We did a session from 11 to 12:30, and we caught a buy for 50 pips on this 11:30 candle. So we're seeing we're still holding hourly support right here at this white line. So we might be just barcoding going into earnings. Let's go to the 5 minutes, see if we can get any maybe scalp setups over here. So this is the 5 minutes. This was us here. We started a call at 11 o'clock. So we waited for the breakout at 11:25 and we entered at 11:30. This on a buy, and we kind of took it right up to here. We ended the call at 12:30 over here, but some of us scaled out right here. It was a nice little move, filling up that imbalance. And since then, we've rotated down. We're holding this level. So just on the 5 minutes, this daily level. I like to make it visual so you guys can see these big green boxes we're holding. We never broke down there. So at some point, if we do break down here, there's quite a bit of an imbalance that the market could fall. Up at the high of the day, we're getting rejected there, and we're holding down here. So I'm just going to draw a red box for visual to show us. There's the supply, okay? And now it's getting real choppy inside here. Okay, we can trade this, we can scalp this, but it's really kind of difficult in here. I can see where most of the volume now is consolidating above that hourly support and right below there. So maybe we just allow it to trade in here, accumulate. If you want to start a position, you can, but it is pretty difficult. Like, the volume is not cooperating in here. We can see that it is kind of trending up over here. So we're going to watch to see, is it going to continue to break out bullish up here, or we're going to start to break down in here. Okay, so that is, and what we can also do if you want, we can start to get some like levels below us where it could possibly come down to. Maybe that's a good area. Maybe if it breaks, maybe retest. Remember where we started at 11:30? That was our buy. Maybe it might retrace back down to where we bought at 11:30. If it continues to pump for a new high, then we got to go to a higher time frame to find out where we can go up here. But when that time comes, we'll do it. So I just want to continue moving into doing Nasdaq. So that is US 30 right now. Okay, if we look at the 5 minutes, we had at Wall Street today, okay, here's Wall Street, kind of a double bottom. Wall Street was really ugly in there, but if you were patient and you waited, you saw it can't come back up, come back down, lots of liquidity, wicks down to the bottom, a lot of double tweezer bottoms, triple bottoms down there, continued to come back up at 10 o'clock and close above. Another ugly bull flag. Luckily, we started to call that a perfect timing. We started at 11, we did our charting, and we caught that nice little buy right there. But since then, it's been real choppy inside here as well. So let's leave US 30 right over here. Let's continue with Nasdaq. Okay, so we're going to go to Nasdaq. Nasdaq 2, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher low. No new higher highs, so it might come back down to this level. But I'm going to start off again with the daily. So did everybody, sorry, before I go on, did everybody understand US 30 the way how I explained it? Is everybody clear? All good on US 30? All good, guys? Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's move on to Nasdaq. Nasdaq, okay, this is now tech related. Higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, new higher high, higher low. Are we coming up? We're coming up to maybe 50% of this big bearish body candle on Thursday of last week, July 20. So we're right at there. I'm going to place my high of the day right at this critical area. It's at a this is a very, very critical area. You can see it was the recent high right over here on Friday. We're filling up that wick. Is it going to fill up and pop a little bit? But we're entering into 50% of this big bearish candle. So I'm just going to locate like half of it with a red box just to give a heads up that we are trading with volume going into some supply up here on the higher time frame. So if it does continue to maybe break out, maybe it can break out to these bodies, 15,710. If it continues to break up there, okay, I'm just going to go with a yellow line there. And if it continues to push, we could get it up to that wick, 760. Wow, look at the big explosion over here on S&P. Okay, so and we do have good support down in here. Okay, 50% of this big green candle is holding good support in there. So I'm going to draw this big green box going across into the future. And our low of the day is right in that green box. I'm going to do a purple line in there. And what's half of our volume in case we get a pullback? Open, close, half of it is roughly right there. And it lines up perfectly with these wicks over here. So I'm just going to draw a yellow line right here. And that's half of today's volume. Okay, so if we're 50% psychological traders, that's half of it. And I'm just going to draw a green box representing these wicks right here, bringing it across and having it right over here. So if we do pull back, we might pull back into some demand over here. So if you look at the overall move of Nasdaq, here's where we got rejected right there. So those wicks got exhausted, those shadows, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to draw a red box going across because we came up in here, we got rejected there, we got rejected there, we pushed all the way back down. We're coming down into 50% of this big body candle and we're rotating right back up, but we're testing 50% of this red candle. So we're going to see if we can continue on the daily, maybe close above here, maybe going into FOMC, we might be approaching this big red box up here, maybe might be positioning for a big double top and the market to really be coming down and breaking down into here. Okay, so we have earnings today. We've got FOMC tomorrow, so we have to be very cautious. Okay, so that's analysis on the daily. Let's break it down on the hourly, 60 minutes. How was Nasdaq trading in here? Okay, wow. Okay, so it got really ugly in here Monday at Wall Street. A lot of traders had difficulty. It was a very, very difficult day trading yesterday. Very difficult. This is what you were trading. A lot of consolidation. Mondays are normally, traditionally, not the greatest days to trade. So if you start to look at your journal and you're struggling on Mondays, maybe use Monday as more of a charting day, setting yourself up for the week. Maybe avoid trading Mondays. Maybe reduce your risk on Mondays. is just look at how you're doing. You got to track the way how you trade. There's might be one day of the week that is a really tough day for you, and if you don't look at your journal, you have no idea. You're just guessing. So we came here, Wall Street, hold, nice support, came up green, red, we came back down, 11, another bullish engulfing candle come back up. So we're getting up here. We're getting, it can still, we're not even near overbought conditions, so this can still continue to pump. We have an hourly trend continuing to move up. We're approaching right in this level, 15,627. I'm going to place a white line right in this red box right here. That could be where there is some hourly resistance. You can see the body to body right here. So what I'm going to do with this red box over here, I'm just going to bring it right up to those bodies right there, to the white line, because it still might want to come up here, and then we'll see what type of reaction it gets up there. If we do pull back, see these two hourly bodies, they're lined up perfectly with our hourly support right now. So this used to be hourly resistance right here, turning into support currently right now. So we're going to see if we're going to continue to push up, maybe if it pulls back down. But we still have a strong momentum. Higher highs, higher lows, new higher high. So it's still technically bullish right here on the hourly. Let's go into the 5 minutes. So these are the 5 minutes. This is the hourly trend line, but we also have a bump and run on the 5 minutes. This is our 5-minute trend line. Right up here. So it's continuing to move. I'm going to change the color of this one to red. Okay, so it's continuing to push up, new high, building support. This area below the hourly white line was resistance, resistance, turned to support, support over time, possibly demand. So I'm going to bring this across and make it a green box. More shorter time frame. And now we're trading inside here. If we look at like this move right here, okay, it could be forming a wedge approaching the big red box or the daily high. So what I would personally do is, let's see if they take it out to grab some more liquidity up there. There's bearish divergence. This tip, this tip, this tip is lower. This tip, this tip. Let's see if they take out one more high. But personally, like if I'm looking to short this thing, I would look for a break below here to maybe start to initiate maybe a sell position down into this box down in here. Okay, if it's trading still in here, what we can do is we can continue, if you want to continue buying, we'll continue to maybe see if it can close above here, but then we have to be cautious about this big red box above here. Okay, so if you don't feel comfortable and you want to sit on the sidelines and you want to watch what's going on, I would trap all of this volume, and let's see how we move into 3 o'clock today, into power hour. We've got 45 seconds left, and then we're going to move into a new 30-minute candle at 2:30. So this is what I got for Nasdaq. For Dow, got this move still pumping up. For Dow, I'm going to kind of look for maybe some sells below the white box, maybe to start initiating something below here. I might even go up a little higher as the volume goes up. I might follow it, but for now, just I'm looking for something below there. And then if it closes below the yellow line, I'll possibly add more to the sell if it's breaking down. Okay, so I'll give you guys these charts in 1 second. I will add EMAs too, because I know some of you guys like the EMA. So I'm going to add the 9 EMA. So we're still technically above the 9 EMA. We're short-term bullish. Nasdaq is still currently above the 9 EMA. S&P right now is just blowing right through here. So we're going to get continuation bullish momentum on Nasdaq and US 30. But look at now, we have some heat up here. 46.10, 565 offers up there. I'm just going to place a yellow line right in here. That's where the big liquidity is. So the market may come in transacting here, then push down. So this is that extension where it might come up to that red box, and US 30 could be coming out. I can go to a full chart and find out on the higher time frames where it could be possibly moving. I'll do that in 1 second. I just want to add the 200 EMA as well, so that we're well above the 200. Also the 200 on Nasdaq, we're well above the 200. Okay, so short term, bullish. Is anybody trying to short right now? Okay, I know if you guys are in buys, congratulations, you guys are in profit on buying. But what I'm more concerned about is anyone trying to sell this down right now and in drawdown. Let's be honest with each other, everybody on Zoom, everyone on YouTube. Is anyone trying to short this, either these right now? Okay, so just careful, guys, okay, because you're shorting a strong daily candle. It's you got to understand that. I know a lot of traders are shorting, like that's a nice little short if you're scalping, but you still have to respect the overall momentum. It's bullish, okay, and you can continue to get squeezed and have losses. So just be careful trying to short. We need to close below some critical levels in order to initiate selling positions. Unless you're speculating with really small positions and you're testing things out, but it's still bullish right now. So be careful shorting right now. Okay, and then see the black chart I have over here all the way up to that yellow. So I'm just going to go back to US 30, and from the purple tape to the yellow tape, I don't know what's going to happen here because I have nothing on the 5 minutes. I have nothing on the 15s. I have nothing. We got to go into the 4 hours. We were doing this earlier. So I have nothing on the hour, 4 hours. So now I start to see from the purple tape to the yellow tape, I've got 4 hour volume. The last time it was trading in here, again, was August of 2021. Inside this cluster was December of 2021. So where do we see some like pivots, some wicks? I see lots in here. I see a wick right here. I see a wick right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue with my white line, like right here. I see multiple wicks right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but my eyes are trained to look at these things. There's a wick right there, a wick right there, a wick right there, a wick right there. So I have multiple touches. So that's one area. I place a white line. Now when I go back to my 5 minutes, I should have a white line right there. Okay, so if it continues to pump up, I'm going to see what happens at that white line, and we might be coming back up, but we'll see what happens when it gets up there. I want to see if that's going to be some type of resistance at that white line, if it does start to get up there and maybe starts getting pushed down there. But right now it's still currently bullish. So this red box, we have to flip it green. Justin, how many Zooms did I do today? Yeah. SST, we did a lot today. Shahab took over London. Dave did Wall Street. I came in after because PK does Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. So I'm going to fill in Tuesday, Thursdays. And then the 5 days of power hours. So it's a lot of sessions, guys. But I hope you guys are enjoying it. So we're trying to give everybody sessions around the world. Okay, so do you guys mind that I'm going to leave S&P? Because it may follow today S&P. We see Nasdaq is pushing out, US 30 is pushing out, S&P is pushing out. You can use this as confluence too. Do we have any questions, guys? So number one, Earnings Whispers. If you guys haven't heard of that website, go to it and track it daily. Pre-market, after hours, at least you'll know who has earnings. If we can get Yoda on the call, can someone message him in Discord if he's got time to join us? He can talk us into earnings. I'll give you guys these charts in Zoom in 1 second, guys. Earnings Whispers, Aslam. Earningswhispers.com. Hussein, we're putting in loads of work, Ron. We put in work because, inshallah, we want to teach everyone how to trade, bro. Hussein, that's the main goal. We want to help everyone learn how to trade. But proper risk management, everybody's got to learn that, okay? That comes rule number one with trading. If you don't respect your risk management, the markets will not respect your account. Okay, so that's why I mentioned if anyone is in sells right now, they could be squeezing you. That's why I said I know if someone's in buys, you guys are doing good. I'm not worried about you guys. You guys are doing good in buys, but let's see when it hits the big red box or if it can come up here. I was asking if anyone is in sells because I don't want to see anyone go into bigger drawdown than you need. Ebo, you're in a sell. Okay, you have to be careful. Okay. Because the market is bullish right now. But let's see now. See the area of heat for S&P 4610. Maybe it might come in here and reverse back down, but it might just pull back and cool off the RSI and continue running. I mainly want to see how we're going to go into power hour at 3 p.m. Eastern, and then more importantly into the earnings. Do I think crypto trading is easier than forex? I don't think anything is easier than anything. It just depends how much time you put into learning. Crypto is a different type of volatility. You have to learn it, but crypto, you can be very successful trading crypto. Just if you put in the time, you put in the work, and you learn how it moves. But I wouldn't say something is easier than something else. It all depends how much work you put in. You might find crypto easier if you put in the hours and you learn it. You might find crypto very, very difficult if you go in there blind and you try and trade it with anything you do. I just want to be honest with everybody. Yeah, but Joel, like you said, crypto can be the wild, wild west. It's very volatile. You can see some huge bullish impulse breakouts and then it comes right back down. Like you'll see a lot of that. Yeah, Hussein, you have to factor all that in too. Huge fees and spreads on crypto. Absolutely. Yep. Those are all important things that you have to factor in your trading. Okay, so we got rejected right there. Big rejection. Okay, so we came into 50% of the zone. From the top of here to that white line, that's roughly about half of it. So we came into here and now it's going to push down. Nasdaq hit that exact area, the white line, that hourly resistance, and let's see if it can hold or if it's going to start to come down. Do we want to trade in the box? That's a question, guys. We can absolutely trade in the box if you like, but it might get choppy inside here. So like I was positioning a sell down here, but the market is all the way up here now. So what we can slowly do is maybe we can start to see is will it close below like this bar? Right over here, like will it close below here, and then that will break the trend. Maybe we get in a little early right in here for a potential sell. Same with Nasdaq, maybe like below this body, maybe we can enter in a little bit early for a potential sell. This is all too, and I want to make this clear. If we're trading inside here, this is aggressive. Okay, this is aggressive in here. I myself am an aggressive trader. I want to tell you guys straight up, so you guys know my style of trading is very aggressive. If this is too aggressive for you to initiate a sell, then you wait conservatively below here for this physical break down here, because we came down 1, 2, 3 times and never broke. I'm trying to enter in a little earlier, like I'll go in with maybe a smaller position, but what I'm trying to do is to see that it can physically come down and maybe break down here. Yeah, I can go into profit coming down, but I want to see it break, maybe come back in here and I'm already in a sell, and then I can add with the momentum coming down and then maybe take the move down there. But again, I move these around, okay? I move them around. I'm just telling you some areas where we could possibly be trading. I like to see how the volume comes down before I even make a decision. Like this is the first big now rejection. So we might have to see maybe a double top. Okay, we might have to see another, it came up, it's coming back down. It might come back up into here, and go back down. So if it's coming down like that, then maybe I will go in for that type of trade right there. It just all depends on how the volume is moving. Okay. Okay, now we're above the purple line. So you can see momentarily we're kind of consolidating here now for Nasdaq. Okay, so we're above this kind of wedge. We're inside here now. We're above the daily high. So we're trading in the daily high. Let's see if it's going to continue to come up. Again, there's a nice psychological level, 650. 15,650. If it continues to pump in this red zone, half of it is like right in there at 650. We'll see if it continues to pump in here, and that might be a good short opportunity. Did we come up to that next white line? No. So we're pushing down. I want to see, is this red volume going to close back below here? And maybe we can flip this green box red, and we'll see if we can push down with some red volume down in here. Yes, Pat QC. Perfect. Let the thing close below the 9 EMA. That's also very important, you know. Yeah, let it close below the 9 EMA because it's a lot of fake outs today below the 9 EMA. There was some closes below the 9 EMA, but it's got still held at a critical daily level. So it was just a little impulse breakdown and come right back up. But yeah, maybe we need to wait for physical red volume to actually close below the 9 EMA before we look to actually enter some sell positions. Nasdaq is continuing to be strong. Juan, you want to see me in action during 1 minute scalp? I love 1 minute scalping, but the title of the session will be 1 minute scalping and education. With a disclaimer, please use your own proper risk management because 1 minute scalping is fast and it's furious. If you don't respect stop losses or know how to make a decision quickly, you could be in trouble. But I personally love scalping 1 minute candles. I just love the fast and furious action, in and out, in and out. Some of my trades hit stop losses. Some of my trades I lose money. Some of my trades I make money. But that's what I like. I like the in and out. I like the results right away. You either make money, you lose money, or you break even and you continue moving. Adrenaline. I think I'm an adrenaline junkie and I love it. But we'll get into that. As everyone gets more familiar with price action, we can change to whatever time frames everyone wants. It's no different. It's just you have to make faster decisions. Yeah, some people love 1 minute scalping, some people hate it. You know, it's a love or hate relationship. Now, let's go back to yesterday's webinar, guys. I'm just going to go full chart on both of these, and we're going to look at some bigger zones. Okay, do we see anything to the left of the chart? Nothing. Okay, but this area, okay, so this was a big area of resistance, like right over here, where it was resistance. Okay, that was a little head fake breakout, like a head and shoulder. And we have resistance. If I continue with this zone across, there was a little impulse breakout, come back below. But today, we kind of closed above this and pushed out. So this area, okay, I'm going to do a big green box there. And it's right at the kind of 200 EMA. So that's, if we ever do come down in this area, that could be a big, nice buying area for US 30. If we come all the way back down here, like let's say tomorrow for FOMC, if we're coming down into this area, 35,000, 450, 500, could be a good buying opportunity there. That's where the market might pick up if it ever does come back down here. We're nowhere near that right now, but maybe at some point in time we can maybe come down there. Okay, so you see this, the little pullbacks. It pulled back like how Pat QC said, right to the 9 EMA. Nothing closed below. It cut some bids and it's coming right back up. So they want to continue to push this thing. Nasdaq closed right above, and it might continue to move. That's why shorting this thing. That's why I made it clear at the beginning of the call. Careful shorting this. You might get yourself in trouble. If you're in buys, you guys are doing well. You can continue to hold your buys. Nothing is really breaking below. Do I want to jump in a buy right now? Not particularly. Knowing where we are in the structure of the market, maybe I don't want to buy the high right before 15 minutes before power hour, and then they push it down. You know, it's very risky to be buying up here. Yes, you could get an extra 10, 15, 20 pips, but to me, the risk and reward to buy up here, it's not worth it. I rather just wait on the sidelines and be a little bit more patient, maybe allow it to cool down, to come down into here. Then if it starts going up, maybe I'll buy the bottom buy over here. But I kind of don't want to buy the high when I see this big red box up here. I know we're coming into a higher time frame area of supply. It's extremely overbought on the 5 minutes, the lower time frames. So particularly, maybe I don't want to look for a buy up there, because someone's going to say, Ron, well, why are you not buying? Because we just started this call, and do I want to buy right up there? No. Do I want to chase a trade? No. Do I want to be disciplined? Yes. If it continues to go up, do I care? No. I'm just telling you guys what's going through my head every time I look to take a trade. Do you guys understand like what I mean by that? I know it's exciting to see all of these continue highs, but in my position, I'm not in a trade. So do I want to buy up here? And then how much is it to the upside? Like, even if it does go up, if I get into a buy, if I bought right here, okay, that wick is only 8 pips. Probably I wouldn't have got anything out of that. I still would have stayed in. I would have been looking for that bigger move, 20 pips. But it's just the way how it's developing. I see where SPY is. There's a big orders up here. You have to be very, very careful up there. Joel, 10 pips on GJ. Nice. Okay, so maybe now below the 9 EMA for Nasdaq, there's the 9 EMA. So if we actually get maybe a close below the 9 EMA and a pullback and a retest, maybe that might be an opportunity where I might look to go in for a sell right there. US 30, I can possibly bring it a little higher, maybe like right here. But I like to see it come down, at least violate this trend line, at least try and break it, and then maybe we'll see a pullback. We'll flip this green box red. Maybe we'll get like a double top and maybe come down with more volume going into 3 p.m. What time is it? 2:50. Okay, so we have 10 more minutes to power hour. Now, I know some of you guys are speculating a sell. This is when you maybe want to speculate with a small position, or go in. You know, they pinned it, it's pushing down. I'm still not convinced yet. I'd like to see a body physically close below the 9 EMA, maybe at least violate the trend line. Yes, it could come open, ignited bar, come back down, but that's an impulse. So we can still be patient. I'm just going through the motions. I'm going to flip this green box red momentarily. Okay, it is dropping. Okay, so we're going to follow S&P pushing down. Nasdaq is pushing down. US 30 is pushing down. Here's the close. So we closed in here, and we have 10 more minutes to go for power hour. So let's see maybe if it pulls up a little bit. How far can it pull up to? Maybe 50% the trend line or the 9 EMA. Let's see if it starts to push down. It's green right now, so I can't sell a green candle currently. Also, go to your MT4s, look at your spreads, make sure you're on the right securities if you guys are looking to take trades. I'm doing that myself. US 30, I have 1.2 pips. If I take Nasdaq, I'm at 0.8 pips. those are my spreads currently. Maybe I'll wait for 9 more minutes to see at 3 o'clock if they bring it right back up. Like I see Nasdaq coming right back up, so I'm still being patient over here on US 30. Nasdaq is still in this box in here. And then remember, this is an aggressive trade. I'm not in yet, okay? I'm not in. That was where we want to see the break, okay? Maybe I'm going to wait down here until 3 o'clock. I want to see maybe they'll pull it back, and I don't want to trade inside this box. But if you wanted to get in a little bit aggressive, you could. I kind of don't want to push that on anybody. I'm gonna wait myself down in here. Could be a head and shoulder pattern. All of this is the left shoulder. That was the head that broke out. Maybe might need to trade in here a little bit more. But if it breaks below here, close below, and give me that retest, that's where I'll be looking to sell. Right now, we're coming down to like this VWAP, and we're coming to such a critical area of Nasdaq and US 30. This is where some bids could come in and bounce this right back up right before like 3 o'clock. I know we're only 7 minutes away, but I'm being a little bit more disciplined too. Normally, I'm all over that sell candle. But I want to exercise discipline myself. Am I missing out on pips? Yes, I am. But I'm okay with that, because I've made up the mind. I'm going to wait for the body to close. Okay, so now we broke that low. Okay, also look at the wick. The prior low, they were all right there. We broke the low, so selling pressure did push down for a new low, picked up the bids there, and that's why it's coming up. That's why I'm showing caution here, just where we were on the SPY. Okay, so now we're still back in the box. Let it trade in here, and then maybe at power hour, if it can start to come down, that's when I'm going to enter. Hussein, I don't keep RSI on chart to see divergence. Not really, no. I just peek at it, but I don't want RSI to change the way because sometimes when we look at RSI, we make wrong decisions just by looking at RSI. RSI is nice just to glance at it, but I don't like it because it's a lagging indicator. It can show you divergence all day, and you're going to continue sell, and the market can continue pump, and put you in big trouble. So I personally just glance at it where it is, but I don't leave it on my charts. Okay, and then now this is what we might have to see. Nasdaq an actual double top. Okay, like here, it came up, back down. That's our neckline. Maybe it needs to come back up again, maybe now or right before power hour. Then with big selling pressure, they push it down. That's where maybe we'll look for a sell opportunity. But if this continues to hold here and they bring it up here at power hour, it could still be bullish and it could still break out of here. So that's why I'm just being very cautious at selling today, because the sells were all just pullbacks that got gobbled up. Pullbacks got gobbled up. This could be another pullback that gets gobbled back up. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm waiting below here. That's more of an aggressive scalp in there. Some days I do trade. I like to trade like that, but not on a day like today. There's just too much going on. We're 5 minutes away from power hour. We have all the earnings coming up. unless it's a small little feeler trade if you guys tried that out. But I'm still personally waiting. I tell you guys when I enter, but I don't like the way how it was set up there. Okay, so we're right back in the box. But now we have volume actually that closed below the 9 EMA. That's good. Okay, so let's see now maybe a 3-bar play, a red bar, green inside body, and now another red bar. Maybe they bring it down. We close down here right before power hour, which is in 3.5 minutes. Okay, and I'd like to see maybe SPY if it can break below 4,600 here. If it can break the VWAP, then maybe that's where we're going to see Nasdaq and US 30 trickle down a little bit. Barney, perfect. Yeah, guys, in the Zoom, Barney just posted the earnings. Microsoft 405, Google 4 o'clock, Google 415, Snap 410, Visa 405. So it's all over the place. So if you're trading into 4 o'clock to 415, even 420, you left it off there, Barney. It's PacWest, a regional bank. If we're trading Dow, anything to do with banks. No, Abdil, I'm not in yet. No. Okay, I want this full closure because we're going into a new hourly candle. We're going into power hour, guys. So if you are taking trades, remember a new hourly candle brings new hourly momentum. Markets can open bearish and drop. They could open green and come right back up. I just personally don't like to be in trades right before an hourly open, especially power hour, because it could get volatile. If you are in a trade, just keep in mind, could get volatile. Okay. We have 2 more minutes to go, team, and it's going to be 3 p.m. But we're still inside this consolidated area. Okay, Nasdaq is breaking out of it. Let's see if it can close below there. Okay, so this is going to be a really interesting close. Okay, look, okay, so now SPY is breaking down right at the VWAP. So this is why Nasdaq and US 30 might be pushing down. But let's see how maybe they pick up the liquidity going into 3 p.m. in 60 more seconds. Nasdaq might flush all the way through here. If you're in the sell, congratulations. If we're still waiting patiently, then unfortunately we're still waiting patiently. Unless you wanted to take that impulse break. Yes, we're looking at SPX over here on Bookmap. I made that clear at the start of the call. Okay, so the last 30 seconds, let's see. Where is US 30 going to close? Is it going to close below this yellow daily line? Is Nasdaq going to close below this big green box, that hourly support? Is it going to bounce back up? Can we catch the pullback candle? Lots going on, a lot of decisions to be made. I'm looking at now my spreads. I'm getting ready to maybe possibly look for a trade. Let's see what happens. If you guys are already in a sell, you guys are in a head start. Okay, so they gapped it up green. Green right here. Let's see if it can break or pull back to 50% is the initial breakout area. Okay, we close right below that trend line. We're still at that green box. It's breaking down now. Okay, so US 30 opens. I'm going to go into a sell. Not yet, okay? I wanted to. I just saw that wick. If it comes down this body one more time, I'm going to enter in a sell. If it breaks, comes back down with this volume. Oh, I was right there. I was about to hit the sell. It's coming down now. Now I'm getting ready. US 30. I want that volume more. I need more red volume below this yellow line. Not yet. Nasdaq is still holding. Still holding. I almost pulled the trigger there. But now it's coming back down. Come on, get it below this yellow line. And any pullbacks now, this area on the 5 minutes that used to be demand, 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 drawing the red box. If it can retest this and push down, anything below this, I'm going to enter. 1 minute candle rejected. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm glad some of you guys are watching the 1 minute candles too. Yeah, if you guys can give me a heads up with the 1 minute candles, that helps me too. Okay, but let's watch. Okay, we still have this bearish body. 50% is the structure that we built right here. So let's see if we can continue to push down. This is the momentum. This is how hourly candles open up. Okay, they can switch the momentum, and right at the strategic area, the white line, the hourly box, came right back up. Let's see if it tests 50% of that big red bar that came down. Half of it is right there. 15,600 for Nasdaq. We're retesting right now for US 30. Let's see if we can get some red volume to maybe stay below this area. If it comes back up, it might come right back into this consolidated box, and we got to be patient again trading in here. But there's the rejection. So let's see it come down. Now it's a spin top. So we do have sellers now pushing it down. I just want to see it break below the yellow line. I'm entering a sell now. Okay, now I'm going in a sell. I don't care what it does now. It retested. It's below the yellow line. I'm in a sell. I'm just going to change this box right here. Sorry. I'm going to give it room to breathe in case it needs to pull back in here. I kind of don't want to get stopped out. Maybe it needs to pull back and pick up some more liquidity, but I'm in one sell position right now. On US 30. Nasdaq didn't break down here yet. I know I'm countering the original bullish move today. I know that, but I'm just trying to accumulate one sell position to see if it can close below here. Maybe I'll add another one, but this is the pullback. We're still below this hourly. Maybe it needs to consolidate in here. Okay, so we have 60 seconds to go. This is the first 5 minutes of power hour. Okay, we're trapping. Hopefully we can trap some buyers here and push this down. Shooting star in the 1 minute loot. Thank you, bro. Okay, so we got 45 seconds to go to close this 5 minute candle. I would love to see if red volume can close below this yellow line, because every time we came down here, it went right back up. We got these two tweezer bottoms down here that are coming back up. I'd like to see if more red volume can close below the yellow line. $20 seconds to go. So if they close it above the yellow line, it's an indecision candle, 50-50. The next one will possibly open green, but let's see where it closes. Okay, so we close right at the yellow line. They gapped it down red below it. It's turning green. See if it can get rejected quickly and start to break these wicks. Okay, coming down. Let's see if we can take out these wicks. Just going to draw a red line right below here. Sorry, or white line, whatever is on here. Okay, I want to take out this low. Yes, it could be a pullback. But you see, we still have no red volume closing below that yellow line. That's its strategic daily level, and they're holding it on the short term on the 5 minutes. $35,500 RS, yeah, psychological number right there. Okay, you're right. Okay, so now we're consolidating in this smaller zone right here. Okay, so they rejected it. That's good. Let's see now if it can come down with the volume to fill the wicks and break. And if it does, I'm going to add one more sell position if it can break these wicks, or coming down towards it. Okay, so it's still holding here a little bit. It would also be nice if this candle next 3 minutes can close below this 35,500 level. Stop loss is way too high? Well, then you lower your stop loss. What does that have to do with me? That's how much I'm willing to risk on this trade. If it's too high for you, you adjust your risk. Okay, so we've exhausted half the candle, 2.5 minutes. This is a 5-minute bar, 2.5 minutes has gone by. We still have 2.5 to go. The spins up, fighting this area. The bulls and the bears, the buyers and sellers are fighting for this position. It's a critical area. Okay, so we have less than 2 minutes to go. It's coming back down, so the volume is still pushing down. We have a lower high rejection, which is good. We just got to take out these lows and drop down into this box. Hopefully, that's the plan. Yeah, it's teasing us. $60 more seconds to go. 1 minute candles are fighting for their life? Probably. Yeah, so the 1 minute candles, see, they're fighting. Coming up, that one is engulfing it. Coming down, they're going back up. Coming down, we need more red volume to close below here. Last 30 seconds, let's see. If it closes strong, it could come back up to touch the 9 EMA up there, but my stop loss is above the 9 EMA to give it some room to breathe. And Nasdaq is coming to retest the original breakout of that impulse candle just before power hour right there. Okay, so we closed with a bullish bar coming right back up. That was not the close we wanted, but that's the close. Okay, so now again, they ignited this one red. Let's see if we can take out 50% of that bullish body and come back down. If this red body can engulf and close back below here, then I will be adding another sell position. Okay, so I just want to look at the 15-minute candles because we got a new 15 opening up in a couple minutes. So this is going to be a big close. Okay, we need to get for a sell. I'm in a sell. I need volume to close below this yellow line. I need it to close below that daily so that maybe it can continue to push down here. If the buying volume stays above this daily, then unfortunately it's going to possibly pull back up. But that's why I'm giving it some room to breathe, not risking my entire account on this trade. I'm risking a little bit and I'm going to let it breathe, but I really want to see it close below here. If it does, I may add another position, but I need it to close below there. Right now they're still protecting that daily area. They're not letting it break yet. So it's coming down with an ignited bar, testing about 50% of the bullish coming up. We really need to come back down in here and close below there. Maybe this is just a small pullback and it might come back down. But we got to be, yes. Okay, so let's see, it's coming down, but I like to see it come back and close down in here in the next 2 minutes. It's a battle. It's a big battle. That's why when it's battle zone, don't go risking your entire account when the market is battling. Okay? Why put yourself through stress? Do a lot size that you can allow your trade to breathe, where you're not panicking. You can watch what's going on. And just continue to watch the momentum. If it goes in your direction, then maybe you can add another position in your direction. This close is going to be so critical. Here we go, 90 seconds. Rodolfo, I'm in a short position on US 30. See that? We came all the way down again to that yellow line, 34,500, and then they just picked up all those bids and right back up. So is this bar going to close like a hanging man where we still have some selling volume inside it? Or are they going to flip this into a hammer and start off the new 15-minute candle strong? So we got to look at all of these things, guys. Okay. If you're in drawdown and you don't like the setup, you don't need to keep your stop loss up here. Close the trade right now. Reduce your risk. I'm still holding this because I've allotted that much room to breathe for the size I'm in. It hasn't tested the 9 EMA right here. All day it's been like this. Trying short, pull back. Short, pull back. Am I going to get squeezed? Possibly. But that's the gamble I took to try and break that daily position right there. Okay, so here's the close and a new 15-minute bar. So they closed it strong. We're still below the 9 EMA. We've got a lot of heat now here. Look at how S&P now is getting real tight in here. 4605 we got heat, and then 4600 right down here. So this is where the fight begins, in this area. Okay, this is going to be where the fight begins in here, and Nasdaq, the fight will begin in here. So if you went in on that impulse, that red candle came down. If you were waiting down here for the next move. It was a bullish candle, started bullish, so there was no continuation sell. The only reason I got in US 30 was because it was breaking a critical daily area. But I'm telling everybody ahead of time, if it comes back and closes below this yellow line and it's starting to break these wicks, I'm going to enter into an additional sell. Just telling everybody ahead of time, so there's no surprises. But I am holding my first position in drawdown right now. Yeah, if you guys are still waiting patiently, good for you guys. Okay, I'm in. Okay, so 60 seconds to go. I'd like to see red volume close back inside this box here. Maybe even if it's a spin top candle with some indecision where some selling pressure can come into here. Okay, so that's a nice rejection. That's beautiful. Okay, let's see how we close with this. Get ready, guys. Okay, that's a beautiful rejection where they pinned it. That's nice. Let's see the close now. Okay, let's see if we can continue with this selling pressure. Okay, it's right there. I'm not sure if you can see it, but Nasdaq too closed below that box too. Flip the box red for Nasdaq. Get ready, guys. Okay, Nasdaq, you can go into a sell if you like. That's a lower high shoulder. That's a good sell setup for Nasdaq. Let's go. Oh, come on, US 30, break this daily area. Let's go. Come on, see where they're holding it? Holy shit, they're holding it. This is critical. We need 5-minute volume to close below this yellow line, possibly going into 330 in the next 10 minutes. They're holding this zone so, man, all day today they're holding this. But let's see if SPY can break this 4600 level, and maybe Nasdaq and US 30 can follow suit and start dropping down. It's not easy to counter trade a bullish daily candle, guys. It's not, okay? Especially near the end of the day. It's very, very difficult to do this. We're trying to short a massive, strong daily candle. That was a nice candle that we had coming down, but unfortunately it came right down to that level and coming right back up. We're still in this consolidated box. It's a big fight between buyers and sellers. Esteban, this session is a little crazy. Yes, it is a little crazy because it's power hour and we have earnings with Google, Microsoft, Visa, all having earnings. So it's not, if you want to trade power hour and you want to trade into earnings, this is what type of sessions it is. If this is not your style of trading or time of day, don't be trading power hour or into earnings. I'm trading with a smaller lot size. I'm not going to give back what I made today just because it's power hour or earnings. I really don't care. I'm just trying to add to my total today without giving back. But this is trading, guys. If you want to learn how to scalp, this is scalping. If you're panicking in a trade, I'm telling you right now, you are trading too big. I'm telling you right straight up front, your lot size is too big if you're panicking in this trade right now. This is US 30, okay? So just the range from here to here is 30 pips. If you're trading too big for a 30 pip range, your lot size is way too big. Not every trade you take is going to go directly right into profit. You're going to have to learn how to hold some trades, watch what's going on. They're making lower highs, are they making lower lows? I'm looking for volume to close below this yellow line. The whole entire time I've been in this trade because I want to add another sell position if it starts to physically close below that yellow line. Then with the momentum, I'm going to add another sell, but maybe bigger than the one I'm in right now. The market doesn't want to allow this area to break. It's strategic. It's not us. Like, you know, we're not doing anything wrong. It's just the market is pinned right here at this area. Same with the S&P 4600. They pinned it right here at the VWAP. They're not allowing this area to break. Maybe they're holding it to go into earnings. Maybe they'll release it. They'll dump it right before earnings. Who knows? But my bias is the market's going to sell off. Nasdaq is pushing down. If you got in that continuation sell, let's see if this pushes down now. Now let's see if SPY can break down, and let's see if this US 30 can get it below that 34,500 level. Yeah, this is difficult time to trade in the day. Power hour is not the easiest time to trade. That's why not a lot of traders will trade power hour live, because it is a difficult session. It's a lot of indecision. It's a lot of bullshit that happens here. It's very choppy. Seven seconds to go into the close, and this will be 5 more minutes, and then we go into 3:30. Okay, so we close with green volume in the box again, coming up. We're still below the 9 EMA. We haven't really closed with any volume above here. Nasdaq closed below. Let's see if Nasdaq can keep some red volume below here and break. Here was the wedge. Okay, this red line and that red line is the wedge pattern. If it can break down here and come back down. They might be pulling it right back up, going into the new 30-minute candle, and then the new 30-minute candle could possibly come down. But what they want to do is, they know a lot of us are in sell positions. So what they want to do is maybe come up here and take our stop losses out. That's what the job of the market is. You know, I'm in a sell right now. I've got my stop loss, but I'm not in a big trade where they can squeeze me out because I'm not risking a big percentage. But that's what the market could be doing. They could be coming up to maybe take out the pending highs up here, all the pending orders, which are stop losses as well, stop the sellers out, and then maybe 330, then they bring it down. Could happen. But it's still below here, so we got to play it candle by candle, guys. I'm sorry that it's consolidating. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm trying to trade this like you guys. Okay, so this close is going to be extremely important. Nasdaq respecting the 9 EMA. Let's see if it can break this trend line and continue to trickle down to this hourly double bottom. Hopefully maybe break it going into 330. Let's see if US 30 has enough gas to get down and close below this yellow line going into the new 30-minute candle. It's not easy to trade a consolidated choppy market. It's not. But if you're over leveraged in here, yeah, you're going to panic in here. That's why I'm trying to tell you, do not risk a lot when you're trading. Slow and steady. Look at S&P right at 4,600, right on top of the VWAP. Not allowing it to break down. RS, I do this advice really often. I try daily to keep everyone focused. I ask everyone, do you guys mind that I keep telling you risk management, this, that? Because I think some people are getting sick and tired of me saying it, but others say, no, keep doing it. You know, it keeps them focused, keeps everyone focused. So I'm going to continue doing my job as a mentor here to help out. If you need that, I wish someone was always in my ear when I was trading, telling me, Ron, don't over leverage, don't risk. Every single day I needed that. Maybe that would have changed the way how I would have traded when I was a lot younger. So some traders say it's annoying. Some traders say, Ron, keep doing it. I'm just going to continue doing what I do. I'm always going to remind you guys. Think about it. Just think about it. Do you want this type of price action? Do you want to go heavy in here? Because if you do, look at the pullbacks. Even if you're buying, even if you bought here, look at the big pullback come back down. It's about 20 to 30 pips. So either way, if you're buying, that big red candle will scare you out of the way. So you got to understand, let it room to breathe. Even if you're trying to buy in here, there's buyers right now. Someone's going to get squeezed out of this box. It's either going to be us, well, me, selling, or it's going to be the buyers who keep accumulating this buy. If it starts breaking down, they're going to get squeezed out of the market. It's coin toss. But if it closes below this daily, then maybe we'll get a flood of offers coming in the market and really push this down. But we're not there yet. Here's the close. Okay, we closed. Red ignited bar. Can it come down and break this low? Okay, it's breaking. It's ignited. This is a new 30-minute candle as well. Okay, they're still holding that yellow line. Holy shit. Wow. See, guys, didn't break right away the first 30 minutes. Now it needs to come back up. Let's see if it gets rejected. Can we go through the motions? Can we hold 50% of this red volume of our previous 5-minute bar? We are holding it. Okay, right there where my cursor is. Nasdaq is pushing down. We broke the trend line. Let's see if US 30 can follow, and let's see if SPY can break 4,600 now and drop for us. Let's go. And then if you're still waiting patiently, we need volume to close below the yellow line. Don't get caught. Okay, because if you add a position, you're adding without it closing. So you have to believe that this is the candle that's going to drop. It would be nice if they could drop it, take out one of these lows, and maybe close it below there, and maybe we can catch the retest. But it's still holding. It's still holding this daily line. Man, it's unbelievable how they're holding it today. Okay, I'm going to add a sell in now, another one. Okay, I'm going to ride this momentum to break and drop. Okay, I added another one in. Let's see if it can come down with this new 30-minute momentum. This is half the candle is exhausted. We got lots of top heavy volume, but we're trying to break this critical low right here as well. Let's see if we can break. And what we need out of this bar is to close below this yellow line. Okay, that's if we're going to continue with this, we have to close below this yellow line to continue to get that momentum to push down. Nasdaq could be possibly breaking this demand structure and that hourly white line right there. If they can break that, that's where we could see a nice little drop down into here. Man, they saved it right here too. Okay, so we got to go through the motions. We got to see where it's going to close, how it's going to close. But we got SPY trading below the VWAP, so that's good. So now can we start getting the orders, the offers coming back down below the VWAP? Yes, there's going to always be buyers. There's been buyers all day, buying every single dip. But we got to see now at the end of the day if the supply can start pushing down. So Nasdaq held the hourly, US 30 held this area right here. We're right back in this box again trading. The volume is probably not going to close below, and then it's going to come with some buyers again probably. We got to go through the motions unless this red body can come down near the last 20 seconds now and close below here. Here we go, guys. 10 seconds. Okay, so they closed it right at the yellow line. I can't make that up. It's an ignited bar, picked up a wick, still ignited. Let's see if they can push it down, fill these wicks, and drop it. If not, it's going to pick up another higher low wick, and it's going to come right back into this box. Let's see if it can come down now with some momentum. Oh, they're saving this thing. My goodness. Like if we look at the 30-minute candle, holy shit. You see how we're hugging this yellow line? Oh my goodness, they're saving. Look at how nasty Nasdaq is. Green, red, green, red. They're just trading it sideways going into earnings, guys. I know it's very frustrating to trade this shit. Believe me. That's why maybe we gotta stop doing some power hour sessions, because this is getting really, really annoying lately. Yeah, now it's a double bottom with all the wicks. This is going to possibly come up. So guys, please man your stop losses. I'm still in. I'm still holding sells. I'm going to give it the room to breathe. See, like, how many attempts did we have to close below this yellow line? And it couldn't. And this can really frustrate you as a trader. I'm telling you the honest truth. Real emotions of a trader. Believe me, this is pissing me off too. And then just heads up, guys, not right now, but the last 10 minutes is imbalance closing period. So if you're in trades, it can get really, really volatile. The last 10 minutes, I'm just giving you heads up, just so you guys know, can get really volatile. That's why sometimes power hour is very difficult to trade if some traders have no idea what happens at the end of the day. But the last 10 minutes can be very volatile. And then we're going into earnings with Microsoft, Google, Visa, all of those companies at 4 o'clock. Yes, Steve, it's pipping me off. Yeah, I'm getting really pipped off right now. It's annoying, guys, but that's trading. It's annoying. That's trading. You know, they're holding it. Like, the market is physically holding this daily area. They're not allowing it to break right now. So they're testing how far they can squeeze you out of your trade. And at some point, you're going to have to say, Uncle, that's it. I'm tapping out. Because I can see the double bottom forming, and it's possibly going to break out. I gave it enough room to breathe. I'm still giving that room to breathe, but I'm at the point where, you know, I got to make a decision soon. So this candle is going to close in 14 seconds. It's still a lower high. With all of that volume that came up here, it's still a lower high currently. Where are they going to close it? Did it take out this high? Not yet. Technically, it hasn't. But we closed right above that area. So this is where, unfortunately, I got to flip this red box green. And we're above the 9 EMA. So this is where it gets bullish now. So I just want to go through this. Okay, so you see how we closed above? There's the double bottom. We're at the neckline. This could come up bullish. and start taking out this high and come up to here. So I'm giving it this much room to breathe with my stop loss up here to see if this thing can continue to come back down. But I'm going to have to be making a decision soon. But I'm still looking what SPY is doing. SPY is accumulating. Maybe they're accumulating, the offers are accumulating, and maybe they're going to bring this down. See the CVD? I'm not sure if you guys were watching earlier, but CVD was over 3,000 when we started this. Now CVD is at almost 1,000. So it's already absorbed 2,000 orders on sell side. Okay, I'm still in my sells, guys. I'll let you guys know if I get stopped out. I'll let you guys know if I keep adding. I'm very transparent like that. But I want you guys to watch your accounts too, your own risk. I know how much I'm risking on this trade at the end of the day. CVD is pushing down now. Cumulative volume delta. So your ask minus your bids. Remember we started this call, it was minus 3,300 if I believe. Now we broke below 1,000. So we do have a lot of offers absorbing a lot of this buying. All these buyers, we have a lot of supply absorbing. Okay, so that's one thing that's helping me stay in this trade is I am looking at this, but we still cannot close below this daily area. No matter how much it's absorbing over here, we have to physically close below this yellow line. Nasdaq needs to physically close below this white line to continue to maybe push down. And I'm just going to take a look at the 15-minute candles because we got a new 15 opening. Look at the 15-minute volume. It's stuck in this box. Okay, even if you're a 15-minute trader, it's red, green, red, green. Okay, so if it closes above here, it could continue to break out. Bullish. If it closes below here, this is that drop we're looking for. Okay, if you're a 15-minute trader too, it's red, green, it's stuck in here. Okay, that's the range. We're consolidating right before earnings. I just use very simple EMAs if I use them. 9 and 200, nothing special. 9 and 200. EMA. Okay, so Nasdaq, again, it's pushing down. It's engulfing the green bar, but we need Nasdaq to break below 15,585. Get that volume below that white hourly area. US 30, oh, it's being a pain in the ass right now. I'd like to see if volume can come back and close 50% below here where my cursor is, where it's coming down. If we can technically close below exactly where we are, if we can push down and close below this in the next 30 seconds, that will help sell position going into the next 15-minute bar, and more importantly, right into the closing imbalance. So let's see what we get here. I'm still holding my sells, guys. Yes, I was in drawdown, I admit that, but that's trading. Okay, but this close is going to be so important down here. I don't know how to stress this to everybody. Below this yellow line, and also Nasdaq below this white line. Okay, here's the close. They didn't close it down there. Coming up green. Let's see if it's a quick wick right here at 50% and push down. And then maybe this 15-minute volume can push down. Yes. Okay, so S&P is breaking down. Okay, so we got some buyers that are stuck right there. Okay, now if they can imbalance the market, move it out. We're negative 200 now in CVD. The sellers are accumulating, guys. Just let's see now if they can push away from these critical areas, trap those buyers. Look how it's accumulating. Negative 300 right now. Negative 400. Okay, so S&P is accumulating down here, picking up all the bids. Offers are dropping. Let's go. Let's break down now on US 30 and Nasdaq. Come on. Gotta break these areas. Holy. This is so annoying. Man. So many swings. This is unreal. You want to see how it tests patience? This is a prime example of how it tests your patience. Okay, but it picked up all the bids. Okay, so it picked up some bids. Can these offers still accumulate below the VWAP? Continue maybe to accumulate and push down. Now it's balanced. Okay, so we came from 3,300 positive right back down to break even. Now it could go both ways now. The market is balanced. Going into the imbalance period, they could bust this shit out bullish now. Watch your stops, guys. Red or black? Yeah, I'm going with red. Red, Pat. Bearish. I'm. If I had to bet right now, I'm still in my trades. I'm gonna bet on red. And I want everyone to understand the last 10 minutes can get psychotic. Be ready. Okay, they can gap candles, like it can close down here and all of a sudden they gap it up green over here. It goes up, catches a huge wick, comes down. They can open it red down here, push down to the 200, catch a wick, come right back up. It's going to be volatile, guys, so just be prepared. I'm just trying to warn everybody, man or woman, your stop losses or your trades, because things can get volatile. We have less than 2 minutes going into imbalance. I'm still in my cells, yes. But it's been a yo-yo. It's been a roller coaster. Okay, we got the perfect rejection we want. It doesn't get any better than that. We got a shooting star candle coming down, but watch the games that they play. This is another thing, okay? If you guys are near break even and you're sick and tired of this, close your trades. If you guys if you come back down into here and you're break even and you don't want to go through this, close your trade at break even. I know it was stressful, but I'm still holding the sells. But I'm getting ready in case they do something stupid up here to close my trades. I don't want this to blow up and be a big, huge green candle over here. The trade that I'm managing is my second sell, this one, because this is the one I went in with the bigger position. The first one was smaller position. I'm not too worried about that one. I'm worried about my second position I added right here. But here we go, guys. Okay. Last 30 seconds. Good luck to us all. If you guys are in buys, good luck to you. If you guys are in sells, good luck to you. Just please don't over leverage your accounts. That's all I ask. Whether you're buying or selling, just don't over leverage. That's it. Ten seconds. You're going to see some volatility. Like, watch where it closes and where they gap up the bars. Watch how fast they're going to move. Be ready. Okay, they gapped it down red, ignited. It hit exactly our line. Look at it come back up. Let's see if it can come back down with the momentum now. Oh my goodness, there. Now we got the volume below the yellow line, which we were physically trying to close below this entire hour. Let's see if they can drive it down now. Break this. Oh my goodness. This is stressful. That's why these power hour sessions are Holy shit, they're difficult to do. Remember at 11:30 how nice it was? We caught that buy for 40 pips. We walked right into that. And this stuff, holy. Okay, but we're in profit now, so let's see if it can push down. Okay, please guys manage your account. Let's go, push, push, push. SPY is dropping. Let's see if SPY can break. Negative 1,000. Let's see if Nasdaq and US 30 can push. Only an hour waiting for this, Ian. I know. Oh, man. Okay, but please, guys, manage your account, okay? Because the next 5 minutes, it can reverse all of this and come right back up. So know what you're doing in here. And we also have earnings. They could reverse all of this, okay? But we still have the ignited bar holding below that critical yellow line, that daily. We broke the low. Let's see if it can come down into this box, trade down into this 200 EMA. Nasdaq, can it break that low and start dropping as well? So they picked up all the bids here, coming right back up to where it all started here. Yes, it can come all the way back up. Hopefully some of you guys maybe thought of scaling out there in a sell, because things can come right back up. Okay, so see how they flip it now. That's it. They came down there. They picked up all the bids down here, coming right back up. So if we're still watching, going through all the motions, where are they going to close this? Still this yellow line. They're above it now. Okay, you see, they broke the low. They came down there, and they picked up the liquidity, and we're right back above that yellow line. Same with Nasdaq, right above here. This could start to come up bullish. Okay, so understand what is going on here, why this is such a critical area in the market here. This is a stressful time of the day to trade. This time is not for everybody. Look at what we're trading in here. Okay, so hopefully some of you guys escaped down there. I got out with my second position that I added. Thank God. But I'm watching this. Did it come above? Did it make a new high? No. So they're bringing it right back down. Where will this close in the last minute? And then we're going into earnings, guys. I'm going to stay till 4:15. We're going to stay a little longer so we can all watch the earnings together. But everybody needs to make decisions, okay? Are we going to trade the last 5 minutes of Wall Street? Are we going to trade into power hour? Make sure you know what's going on, okay? Let's see where this is going to physically close. Okay, did they just did the sellers just absorb all of the buyers coming in? Let's see where this closes. Oh my God, you see this critical daily line? If they close it right at the line, oh man, that's impressive. Here we go. Here's the close. Can Nasdaq close below that white line? Can US 30 close? No, they held it. Now red. Watch, it will probably pick up a wick and come right back up. If it can hold this ignited body, we could drop through here. This is tough, guys. Not easy. Nasdaq is dropping. Okay, Nasdaq, beautiful. Let's see if Nasdaq can bleed it out. Bring this box across now for Nasdaq. Okay, if you guys are still in sells, change it to red. Okay, Nasdaq is dumping. Let's see if US 30 can follow. Okay, and maybe Nasdaq can fall down to that green box. S&P looks like it wants to dump. Okay, minus 2,300 now. We kind of flipped the book. When we started this call, it was positive 3,300. Okay, so a lot of offers absorbed, maybe going into earnings. Dropping. Let's go. Come on, US 30, follow this. Let's go. Let's take out that wick. Let's go. Drop. don't tweezer bottom me right now. I'm bald after this call. Let's go. Oh my God. I think I just aged 20 years on this call. If every power hour is like this, I don't know, guys, how long I can last. This is crazy shit. Okay, so if you guys went through all of that with me, it's gonna get, understand, okay, we only have 2.5 minutes to go, and then we have earnings. So please, guys, I closed both trades. I'm not gonna gamble with earnings. I'm out. Okay, I'm out of both trades. I made out with some profit, thank goodness, because it could have got ugly, but I held on with my sell bias. I don't know why. I just did. I got to go with my gut in trading. Some of you guys were buying, some of you guys were selling. You know, that's how trading goes. I'm out of both trades. I don't want to gamble into earnings. I'm going to watch earnings with you. I'm just being transparent with everybody. I don't care what earnings does. I'm out of trades. I'm not trading after hours or earnings, but we'll watch it together to see how crazy the moves will be. But let's just continue watching what's going on here. So S&P, remember we started the call, it was 33,000 CVD green, and they kind of accumulated everything, and now it's negative 3,000. So let's see into earnings. Is it going to sell off? Like, what did they accumulate here? Okay, hopefully everyone, guys, you secured something. Okay, I don't know if you were in Nasdaq or US 30, but hopefully you secured something. I'm out of those. I don't want to gamble. Yes, it could continue to drop, but I'm not willing to take that chance. Okay, I don't want to gamble with earnings because anything can happen. Miziel, this is hard ass pips. Yeah, they made us work for this, but that's why, you know, when people say trading is easy, hell no, trading is not easy. It's not. Trading is very difficult. It plays so many games with your mind. Just in this last hour, like I took a sell there, and then I added another sell there. I had to hold all of this, but that's why I kept my stop loss up there. Someone in Zoom said, Ron, my stop is too high. But that's where I placed it. I calculated how much I was willing to lose up there, because if I had a tight stop loss, like let's say right there, I would have been tapped out. Okay, so you got to give it. Oh, now it's dropping. Oof. See, it hurts me looking at this now, but the shoulda, woulda, couldas. 30 seconds to go into the close. Oh my God, if it's a big red candle, guys, oh, this is gonna hurt me. But that's the woulda, shoulda, couldas. I had to make a decision at that time in sales so that I made my decision. I'm happy with it. I still walked out with some money. But here we go. 4 o'clock. Who do we have lined up on earnings? Who's lined up at 4? Is it Microsoft or don't get, guys, they could pick up a wick at there and come right back up. Here it is. Okay, so this is now markets closed. We're getting into earnings. Okay, I don't play games with this. Alphabet is 4 o'clock. Okay, so Google, then we got Microsoft, and I believe Visa. Ephraim, thank you, bro. Okay, I'm out of trades. I don't care what happens now. I'm really watching to see what they do. Look at how now it's accumulating. Okay, so who do we have lined up? Let's see. Sorry, I don't want to switch off the charts, but we have to look over here really quick. It's taking forever for... I can't wait that long. So look at what they did. They dipped it down. They gapped it down. It's a bullish engulfing candle. Big wick. Here's, you know, all that selling pressure. Here's the dump. Oh, here it is. So you know why they were accumulating all of that volume? Maybe to do a move like this. But this is where, holy shit, it gets crazy. Look at the wicks. Do you guys want to play games with this or no? I don't think you can anticipate what could happen. It's too volatile, okay? Unless you want to have a small runner, do whatever you want, but... Okay. Did we have the right anticipation for Nasdaq to sell off? We did. It took some time, but look at it, negative 5,000 now, okay? So all of that last hour, all of that offers that absorbed everything was for that big drop right there. But it can come back up with a nasty wick. That's why it's difficult to trade this. US 30 came back up, pushing down, dropping. Oh man. But look at the nasty rejection right here. Okay, remember these represent different securities. Okay, so Google, Microsoft, Visa, which one is Dow, which one is Nasdaq. These are things you got to know. See the woulda, shoulda, couldas? You could have been in that sell, but if you didn't scale out, look at this nasty big green candle. This is not the time to be trading, guys. Okay, it's not the time to be trading. Number one, look at your spreads. How many of you guys have looked at spreads during this time? Look at your spreads. Okay. This is, to me, this is your gambling if you're trading in here. This is, look at the, even if you had the big sell and you didn't, oh my goodness. Like this is getting nasty, okay? That's why you get out of the way. Let the institutions do what they need to do at this time. You as a retail trader, can you handle a swing like this? Look at the size of this Nasdaq candle. From the top to the bottom, that range is 110 pips. Your account could be blown. All of your profit is blown. That's why make a decision before you go into earnings. That's why I made my decision. Did I get the maximum move? No. Did I care? No. Because it could have been a disaster. I'm just trying to show you. We've been through these quite a bit. And then the woulda, shoulda, couldas. Who knows what could have happened. Mohammed, you gained 1% during this jump. Good for you. Congratulations. I know it wasn't the easiest 1%, but it was a tough situation. Trading Power Hour in itself is a tough session. Trading Power Hour with earnings is a very difficult session. It's not easy, guys, but I hope you learned something. I hope you at least learned maybe if you can trust your gut with your analysis. Maybe that's what a lot of traders have difficulty with, is trusting their gut, and then they get mixed emotions and they second guess themselves. Trust yourself, guys. At the end of the day, bet on yourself. I bet on myself every single day. Okay, and we can continue to watch this right into 4:15, but it just... Justin, I bet on you now. Justin, you're the one killing it. I need you to come in here and show us what you're doing. Justin cashed out 22% on a prop firm. Okay, so, you know, all of that building, now it's being released. You know, like I'm looking at Dow now, it hurts me. My heart hurts to look at this big red candle. But what could we have done? You know, like Nasdaq, I look at Nasdaq, that's a nasty candle. I hope no one is honestly trading this, okay? I'm just trying to be honest. I hope nobody is trading this. Okay, this is not for trading in here. This is very, very difficult, guys. So don't be trading. You might get caught going into another earnings. Okay, remember there's earnings at 405, 415, 420. Just be careful, guys. I don't like to be in trades overnight. I make that clear with everybody. And tomorrow we have FOMC. So if you guys can hit the likes on YouTube, there's 200 of you guys. We'd like to see more 200 likes, and we'll do FOMC with you guys from 1 to 4 p.m. tomorrow. We'll help guide you guys through FOMC, but we got to get those likes up, guys. Please help support the channel, help support what we do here. You know, we do really educate here, guys. Believe it or not, we do that. We do help traders. If you can share our channel with your trading groups, that will help too. You know, we'd love to educate everybody. The more the better. I hate to ask, but does anybody have a runner on US 30 and holding the runner? Yeah, Sarah, good for you. Okay, but just bring your trailing stop loss down as much as you can, because if this thing comes right back up, at least you can secure a little bit. Like Nasdaq, like look at Nasdaq, how nasty it got. Okay, it's affected by Google and Microsoft. I don't know why earnings whispers. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we had Microsoft at 405, Google Alphabet at 4, Snap right now in 3 minutes at 410, and Visa at 405. But wow, after this, I'm going to smoke the fattest joint I can roll. This, wow, that was stressful, Achilles. Bro, man. Bazooka, Tushar. Give me a dad joke right now. Tushar, you're a dad joke. You got the best ones. Give me one, a good one. My kids loved the one you said earlier. Give me a good one right now. What is a funny mountain called? Everybody, what is a funny mountain called? Give it to us, Tushar. Where's the heat? Hilarious. Hilarious. I love it. On spot with the dad jokes. JJ, we grew 20 years older from this. I know, bro. I know. But that's trading. Why do you think all traders, we look so old? So, oh man. There's a meme of, I don't know the guy, it's a meme of this old guy with white hair, and it says, how long have you been trading? And he goes, I'm only 20 years old, I've been trading for 2 years. And he looks like he's 80 years old. Yeah, it's true, guys. Trading is very stressful. It's not easy. People that say it's easy, it's not. I love to hear them, how they think trading is easy. It's not. It runs through your emotions daily, okay? Not too many jobs do this. Like if you're working your job, and some people work not stressful jobs, they just go in and they do their work. This is very daily. This tests your patience. You know, it's money involved. You lose money, you make money. How long did it take for us to break this? Like right here, remember what we were trying to break this entire. Now when we go back and we look at this, look how long it took us to break this, just this area right here, this yellow line, 35,500. Took forever, but finally it broke. I wish it was a little earlier. I know it went in after the fact when the market closed, but that's the name of the game, guys. But if I can give you guys any advice for everybody, trading is a game between you and yourself. We just did this webinar last week. Okay, don't compare your trading with other people. Compare yourself. Did you do better than you did yesterday? Did you learn a new concept from the day before? Are you improving from how you traded last week? That's what trading is. It's all your own psychological emotions. Are you getting better at being more disciplined? Things, are you improving yourself? That's what trading is. If you're improving yourself, then trading will get better over time, just with more and more experience. But just don't over leverage while you're learning. I get like every single day I gotta, and traders in our group are saying, Ron, ever since I reduced my lot size, my gains are getting better and I'm getting more consistent daily. Like there's no, maybe one day you make a lot of money, the next 2 days you give it all back. Then like we don't have too many of those swings. Now we're getting a lot of traders who are consistently making 0.5%, 1%, maybe some are getting 2%, but they're doing it consistently daily. And over time that adds up. 1% per day is 5% in a week, 20% in a month. It's not bad. You've compounded your account. I'll take that all day, every day. If I can compound my account 20% month over month, at the end of the year, I'm laughing and continue doing it the next year. That's all trading is. And now with the prop firms, guys, you have no restrictions. You do not need to force trades. If you want to take a couple days off, take your days off. If you want to take a week off, take a week off. I'm happy that they got rid of those silly restrictions. You had to do this in 30 days or whatever it is. Take 3 months if you have to pass phase 1. Take your time. Sarah, you're doubling your account each week? That's amazing. Yeah. David, thank you, bro. The Bookmap is helping you with trading to see the volume bids in market. Absolutely. This is live liquidity. It's the live auction. That's why when I started the call, I don't know if some of you guys saw it, but I see these things. When we started, S&P was positive, cumulative volume delta green 3,300. So that was showing that all day, all those dips that were getting bought up, that was that. And then when it started to flip, when it started going down 2,000, 1,000, balance, then negative, all of that absorption at the top, all of those offers were absorbing for that big push down that came down here. And they released all of that. But what they could have done is they release it and then they buy up the bottom again and buy it right back up. So yeah, guys, so we'll go a couple more minutes. We'll stay into yeah, that's the meme right there, Loot. Trading is a job with low stress and you get to work. Harold, 28 years old. That's the one. But somebody made it different. They put Harold at 20 years old. Philip, where did I see the news? Earnings Whispers, bro, right here. This website. Make sure everybody, you guys have this website. Okay? Earnings Whispers. It's every single day. Like we can go to the calendar right here, calendar. And you can go to the week, the month, whatever you want. Check out the days. Prepare yourself. It's a really, really nice. If you trade indices, like if you're trading, US 30, if you trade Nasdaq, if you trade S&P, make sure you guys know about earnings if you guys are going to trade and things like that. So it's earningswhispers.com. It's a free website. It's a great website. Okay, guys, but just to review where we're back, look at where US 30, Nasdaq. It's right back in this consolidated box. So they broke the low, they came down, they picked up the liquidity, they're coming right back up. Maybe they're going to take it, continuing to be positive. Tomorrow we have another big day. FOMC, that's what the market is waiting for. That's over here, guys, on Forex Factory. Let's see, Wednesday, 2 p.m., okay? Right here. We're going to start the call at 1 o'clock. Get ready. We're going to do some charting. We'll do 3 charts tomorrow. We'll do Nasdaq, US 30, and gold. And we'll watch at 2 p.m. We'll watch what they are. So right here, previous 5.25, forecasting a 0.25% increase at 5.5. They're forecasting that. So we'll see what the actual number is that comes out. Then at 2:30 we have Powell speaking in front and answering questions, so like the conference, and that's at 2:30. Then we're going to go into power hour. So we have a big day tomorrow, guys. Get some rest tonight, everybody. Rest, and let's be prepared for tomorrow for another fun day. If you want to join the team, we've got London going with Shahab. We've got Dave at Wall Street. We've got PK picking up the posts with myself. And then I do the power hours and the webinars and everything like that. So guys, we'd love for you guys to join this team. Come have some fun with us. We have an amazing community. We have some of the best traders all around. It's awesome, guys. But I'm done. I need to take a little bit of a break today. It's been a long day in the markets. You can probably hear my kids screaming upstairs. Probably they're asking, "Where's Daddy? Where's Daddy?" No, they're not. They don't care. They're playing their games. But we'll see you guys. Thank you guys so much. Like, subscribe, notifications, and we'll see you guys. God bless. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you guys. Enjoy your day. I hope you guys learned something new today. Have a good day, everyone.
Hey guys, good morning, welcome to another live session of Stocksnipertrading. My name is Dave, guys, my partner is Ron. Let's get down to business here, guys.
In on US 30, sell, okay? I'm jumping in. Guys, that's a 100 pip drop. Yes, we caught it. Hey, guys, 200 pips, please, secure.
Trading with a perfect broker is the key, which takes you one step ahead. At AAAFx, we have you covered. The future of forex is zero commission. Here at AAAFx, we offer ultra low commission, which starts at 99 cents per lot. Our account's spreads start from 0.0 pips. With account leverage up to 500x, and can have a minimum deposit of $100, with an additional 100% deposit bonus, regulated by HMC Greece, compliant with ESMA, EU, regulated with FSCA, South Africa. Nothing to lose, but something to gain. Trade with the world's most liquid market provider, AAAFx, recommended by Stocksnipertrading. To get started, use the affiliate link below.
As a trader, we all look for tight or low spreads, which helps us to get in and out of the market. Using the right broker can help us try different strategies. With multiple options of brokers on the web, here at Stocksnipertrading, we have a recommended broker, that is, HankoTrade. With spreads as low as 0 pips, and leverage up to 500x, HankoTrade is just one click away. With multiple account types to choose from, you also have a minimum deposit of $10. Using HankoTrade's affiliate program, refer a friend and earn up to a 40% commission on trading volume. Built by traders, for traders. HankoTrade.